Okay, so the vlog begins now. We are headed to Archer City, Texas, which is a very random place, but I think it's going to be a fun day.
Yes, it is going to be a fun day, but I need coffee.
We're going to go get coffee.
Let's get coffee.
So we're having to go around Starbucks because these folks have blocked this entire line over here.
I don't know why they do this. Look, okay, so this is 2 lines. Okay, people, look at this. Okay, this is where people go. This is 2 directions. Okay, people, what is your problem? Oh well, forget it. We're going in anyway. Let's get some coffee. I'll be nicer after coffee.
After coffee. Be nicer.
Okay, now we can start the tour. I don't know why you started the vlog earlier. Now we're ready. Now you'll see nice Mandi. There's so many.
The wind turbines.
Wow, and you said they are 10,000 a piece?
I think so.
Wow. That could have bought me so many shoes.
We are making a pit stop at Montague, Texas. I was inspired one time we were coming through here, and I actually was inspired because of this courthouse to write a screenplay, which I have written. And so yeah, this is the courthouse.
So beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty.
What do you think?
Do you see the little columns with the emblem? That is so cool. I love that. This is a really, really beautiful building. It took a lot of time and love building this. And then you look around such a small town. This is really cool.
More of the courthouse.
To me, it's interesting to see this giant building and how much love was put into it and how much thought, these beautiful pillars. And then right there's a building that really needs to be taken down.
There's no real wind today. They're like nothing, they're hardly turning.
Texas, look at that.
Looks like a football field.
That is so Texas. That's awesome. I love this. I don't know what that says, but that is beautiful.
This is kind of a random stop for me when I make this trip. Don't ask why, it's just kind of interesting. It's like we've got this, I don't know, I'm not Catholic, so I don't know what you call this. Do what?
Veterans Memorial.
Oh yeah.
Veterans Memorial Wall.
Where am I at? Where am I videoing? Here we go. Bam.
This is really interesting.
We're in Windthorst, Texas. Anyway, this is a shrine of some description. Like I said, I'm not Catholic, so I don't really know what this is.
Oh, wow.
I always think those stalactites are creepy.
Wow. This is really great. And I created this intimate space, this like little spot just for people to come worship at any time that they wanted to, whether church is open or not. This is really awesome.
Bam. So, in case anybody wonders what that shot is, there was some significance to it. Anybody who is a fan of cinema will know that shot from The Last Picture Show, which was shot right here in Archer City. And that was the exterior of The Last Picture Show. And anyway, this is Archer City. We're in Archer City.
The thriving metropolis of Archer City. Welcome.
Yeah, so before we go to the bookstore, which was, they were going to a bookstore that's owned by Larry McMurtry, who
I can't wait.
Wrote the screenplay and was nominated for an Oscar for writing the screenplay for The Last Picture Show. And anyway, they shot it here in Archer City because it was based on Archer City. It was called Anarene, Texas in the screenplay and in the film, but it actually was set based on Archer City. So, a little briefing before we go in. McMurtry had 4 buildings in this town up until 2012 that were all bookstores, and then he had what he called the last book auction, and all these people came from all over the place for this book auction. And I read about it in the Wall Street Journal actually, but now it's down to 1 building here, and then I think there may be still some across the street that had the remnants of the auction. Yeah, this is an experience. So
you read about it in the Wall Street Journal, so it's a really big deal.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
In this little bitty town.
Yeah, I was like, well, where's Archer City, Texas? Oh my gosh, it's by Wichita Falls.
Oh wow, that's awesome. That's
so,
really interesting.
I don't know, this is probably like my 5th or 6th time here. I like the bookstore.
I'm excited.
A lot.
Oh my god. There are books that haven't even been written yet in here. Holy cow. Holy moly. I've seen libraries way less stuff than this before. Crazy cat.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy cat.
The thing about this place is that you'll find books you never even thought you needed a topic on. Like you never thought you needed to read on that topic.
And look at it, there's probably books that really haven't been written yet in here. Oh my god.
There are books on the floor. There are books on the tables. There are small collector's editions.
I feel like Belle and Beauty and the Beast. This is awesome.
And apparently a whole lot of books that have not yet been unloaded.
Oh my gosh. Hey, look at these boxes. There's like probably 150 boxes here of books, and look at all this. That's crazy. Where did you put all this?
And
Wow.
look. You come over here.
There's a whole room down here too.
Oh, there's more, hun. And look, you've got books up there you can't even reach.
Oh, wow. I don't even know what this is about, but it says Crazy Cat, and I kind of want just because it's called Crazy Cat.
Now that came from the rare book room, so you might check the cost. Just like, oh my gosh, look at this place.
Look at these noble. Ooh.
Oh.
Hello.
Looky there.
Hello. Wow.
It is certainly a different world, isn't it?
Wow. Oh, yeah, a different world.
Here,
From the
start.
Eastern Caribbean. Brown Girl in the Ring. An anthology of song games from the Eastern Caribbean. This place has everything. If you want a brown girl songbook, you've got one. This is incredible. They have the most crazy stuff. I think I'm going to find a really random cookbook. Like a really odd, interesting cookbook. I know it's here. Wow. This is so interesting.
Atlantic America, 1492 to 1800.
Oh, wow. Man, I wish more of America were readers. This is incredible. Oh my gosh.
Here.
Hey, it's a whole room.
Whole room.
Oh no.
Here's the light switch.
Oh, inside.
Folks,
So interesting.
words cannot describe how much I love this place.
This is awesome.
This is my place. For sure. I mean, you find everything in here. It's like, there's a film here.
There's so much here.
Film, yearbook, of Motion Pictures, 1962. 1962. That's a long time ago.
Shimmy, shimmy.
I was here.
Shimmy, shimmy, like my sister Kate. I love it.
It's just like, if you want a book, you just come here, and or if you don't, probably if you don't have an idea of what you want, that would be a good thing to find, because you will find it. But if you're looking for something, you may not find it. Folks, they have books up here.
If you're looking for a book and it's not here, you don't need it.
Oh, we have found
Another room.
another room of books.
Crazy. Philosophy. Yeah, no. Natural history. Ahead. That's random in a bookstore. Oh, that's pretty.
So here's some organization. You got some options. We're trying to find Mandi a cookbook. She wants a cookbook because this is the Miss I Speak Food, which you should follow on social media.
I want to find a cookbook. And here's a tip. Everyone thinks a romance novel's where all the dirty stuff is. Freud, that's where the stuff is you shouldn't be reading. That'll get into
There
it.
you are.
Freud is where the hot stuff is.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I found my first book that I'm getting. It's Isaac Denison, who is also known as Karen Blixen. Isaac Denison was her pen name. She wrote Babette's Feast, which which was a short story that became a film that happens to be my favorite film, and you don't hear much about her. So I think I'm gonna get this. It's Agriculture for Schools of the Pacific Slope. And then open it up
It was gifted in 1912.
to somebody. And it's a 1911 book.
That's incredible. It was a school book.
I guess the Pacific Slope would be like California, right?
What?
I guess the Pacific Slope would be like California,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it should be, yeah. Like the beach area. It's an agriculture class. I used to take agriculture classes, full agriculture classes. Not just home ec, like agriculture classes. That is so interesting.
I was in ag class, but I was in Oklahoma.
How to be self-sustaining instead of dependent. That's really cool.
Found one.
That is awesome.
You can't say that because I saw the first. Okay. And it's 35, but it says 25%.
Did you take a... Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we did.
There it is. It was in the wrong spot. I mean, that was actually like all the way lost. Oh my gosh. And then my mom said, well, where did you get it? And I said, well, I'm not sure where you got that question from. If I knew where I lost it.
I wouldn't be looking.
Okay, so we got to talk about our purchases. Maybe.
So
So I ended up getting another book on Isaac Denison, which is about, it's called My Friendship with Isaac Denison. And I was reading the first bit of it, and it's talking about, when he had read her work but didn't really know anything about her, and he was invited to a dinner party. I was like, this is going to be really good. So very much excited about that. And then, of course, I also got the other one, which is some short stories that she wrote, including one where she had a visit to Nazi Germany. So I'm real excited to see, what peel into that just a little bit. I mean, they're both very thin books, so it should be enough to keep me that I can, read them through pretty quickly. So, what'd you get?
And I got the El Paso Chili Company's Texas Border Cookbook. I thought it was the most Texas thing. I was actually looking for books that were older, maybe more along the style of some from older books, maybe even the 1700s. There's so many cool books here, 1800s. There's so many amazing things here. But what I ended up finding was a book that has a lot to do with Texas. I wanted to get something that had to do with this area. And it says, quit your beef and pork, lamb, and game. So I needed to quit my beefing. So I'm excited about this book, and it has breakfast burritos and everything border. So I'm excited to cook with this.
So next place we're gonna go, we're gonna go right back basically the direction that we came, and we're gonna go back to St. Joe, Texas, and we're gonna do some wine tasting.
Ooh.
So
I'm excited.
very excited about the Blue Ostrich.
Woo-hoo.
And yeah, so we'll see you there.
We'll see you with wine in our hand.
So before we take off, before we even took off, we had something else that we had to show. So
Okay, so in this book, it talks about a hunter's breakfast, which is strong black coffee with a splash of bourbon, quail, and bacon. So this is pretty exciting. If you ever want to be a hunter, you should get coffee with strong black coffee with a splash of bourbon in the morning. Way to start your morning.
as if black coffee wasn't enough,
No, not enough for
just get a little bourbon.
for a border cook. Not for a border cook. But I love that. What's your morning coffee?
Folks, you can't make this stuff up. We're leaving Archer City.
We are.
Hello.
Here is it to scale. I don't want to get too much closer, but here is it to scale. This ostrich is huge. I'm not getting closer. Man, he's cold.
This guy, and then there's another one down the way here that's kind of decided he's going to hide off from us down there. Hello. Venture off up here and go back up and taste some wine. The only other time I came here was like in May, so it was a lot prettier out because everything was in bloom. But it was a happening place. Lots of people out here.
And then down at the bottom we have our sweets. The first four are our sweet whites. The Poppy's Garden we don't have available right now, unfortunately. So sorry. I know, that's everyone's beefing.
This will be fun.
And then the Cielo is our sweet red. That's really fun. Let everybody know that's up.
Yes, any wine?
We do. We have our newest vintage of MTC that we're going to bottle at the end of the month. Our new vintage of Tempranillo. We've been trying Tempranillo in a bottle. So lots of new stuff.
What do you think? Yeah, good.
I really like it. It's light and it's crisp. It seems like more of a sit by the pool and sip kind of thing. It's not very dark or hearty. Obviously, it's not dark, but it's really refreshing. This is a lot more sip, like you just sip.
Yes.
For everyone, right? Sure. At some point, there's a. Where's your?
I think it would be really good in like a sangria
Yes. Ooh, yeah, for sure.
with fruit.
So I think that Lantana
I could definitely see this being really good in a sangria.
from elementary
Yes.
school.
I tried
Yes, but in
the
like the best of ways.
this one.
Really sweet, but all knock out.
Yeah, and I think it's probably would be the best one for a sangria. I really like the
like it
sparkling
with,
Two Musketeers though. I think that was
something-
really good.
It needs like something really spicy and savory to complement it too. Like I think those lay it out very nicely.
Stevens, okay, I'll start attacking. And it's aged in a barrel for 2 years.
It's aged in barrels for how much?
2 years.
2 years. Oh my. Okay, that smells really good. You smell that.
Yeah, port's pretty amazing.
Okay, this needs a steak with it. This needs a steak
Steak.
right next to it. Of course, I think most life needs a steak right next to it anyway. Oh, here's.
Good stuff.
It's strong.
So, what'd you think?
That was so fun.
So, we have surmised this has to be the most Texas little town that we've encountered. Tell them your theory.
So fun. I love it. It was so cute and so stereotypical Texas. Lots of windmills, lots of oil derricks, cute cows. I was really hoping one would come out in front of us so we could
Lots of mesquite trees.
Yeah, a whole lot of mesquite, which makes Texas barbecue better than any other barbecue in the world, which is controversial to say, but I love it. I love Texas barbecue. But I just love little towns in Texas, and just to have that really great winery out in the middle of nowhere, that was really cool, and that was a really special little taste of Texas wine that I've never had before. It was a really cool stop. I really appreciated that. It was really cool.
I love small Texas towns. You never know what you'll find. But they're all unique, and they all have their own unique experiences. So
You really don't. You never know when you're going to find a small town with like this really amazing bookstore, or another small town that has
cool courthouses.
Yeah, or really cool courthouses that are so much more beautiful than everything around them. That are like, wow, that came out of completely nowhere. Or a small town that has one diner but has like this amazing winery.
Yeah.
With ostriches.
With ostriches.
With ostriches that are bigger than me, but that's not saying much. That was awesome. I really, really enjoyed the day.
This has been a lot of fun. So, yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking me.
Absolutely.